Stink and the World's Worst Super-Stinky Sneakers, written by McDonald, illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. Chapter 5, Oh, the Corpse Flower. On Saturday morning, Stink could not wait to start his new career. He set up his lab in the kitchen sink. He laid out tweezers and eyedroppers on a towel. He lined up 10 empty little spice jars on a counter. He collected a whole jar of real toilet water from the toilet. Perfect! The doorbell rang. Hi, Sophie of the Elves, Judy said. Come on in, Dr. Stink is in this lab. Stink! Your friend with the funny name is here. Stink came out of the kitchen wearing Mom's apron and green rubber scrub gloves. Hi, Sophie, said Stink. Stink's making stinky perfume, Judy explained, drawing circles in the air for the cuckoo sign. Want to help? Stink asked. Sure, said Sophie. I like making magic potions and stuff. Magic potions, said Judy. You mean love potions? Let's go, said Stink. Maybe we can make some potions that turn big sisters into warthogs. Back in Stink's lab, Stink got out Mom's measuring cups and spoons. Sophie stirred together spices and food. Coloring. Are you entering the smelly sneaker contest next Saturday? She asked Stink. Definitely, said Stink. Me too, Sophie said. Stink looked down at Sophie's sneakers. They were bad, all right. Her toe poked out of one. The laces were almost black, and the tongues hung sideways, worse than a slobbery dog. They smell like a swamp, said Stink, even though he knew his stinkers could beat hers any day. And these aren't even my worst pair, Sophie grinned. Uh-oh, thought Stink. Well, I sure hope one of us wins, Sophie said. Yeah, I hope the one of us is me, Stink joked. Here, add some toilet water, Stink said, pouring the water from the toilet into the blender. They added green pickle juice. They added PU garlic. They added slimy dead flower water. Disgusting, said Sophie, staring at the ooey green murk in the blender. What else stinks around here? Asked Stink. Besides you, said Judy, walking past the kitchen. Hardy har har, said Stink. This potion smells bad, but it's not even close to corpse flower, said Stink. He ran upstairs and came back in a flash, holding up a small amber glass vial. Toad food. Tofu? Asked Sophie. Tofu doesn't smell. No, toad food. Actually, it's dead shrimp eggs from my science kit. Even Toadie won't eat it. Stink shook the bottle till it was empty, then pushed the buttons on the blender. Mix, whip, puree, liquefy. Stink and Sophie watched the twisting tornado of green gunk whip itself into a frothy frenzy. Off! Perfect, said Stink, peering into the forming blender. In no time, they had 10 whole bottles of pureed perfumes lined up and down the counter. Let's label them and give them names, said Stink. How about Eau de Corpse Flower? It's French. Essence of Toad, said Sophie. Venus de Stinko, said Stink. Just then, Mouse crept into the kitchen. She took one whiff, let out a yaw, and bolted outside through the cat door. Stink handed Sophie an eyedropper. Help me fill this little vial, said Stink. Sophie squeezed the last drops from the blender into the teeny tiny bottle, then screwed the cap back on. She helped Stink tie a piece of string around it, looping it over his neck. What are you going to do with this stinky perfume? Asked Sophie of the elves. Keep away, vampires. Keep away, sisters, said Stink. Stinky facts. Want to smell like the circus? Try a perfume called Zing. Soon you'll be wearing the zing of peanuts, sawdust, and elephants. If you want to smell like a tree, there's a perfume for that too. Or candy, or believe it or not, dirt. Ew. This is the end of chapter 5. Coming up next, unidentified flying odor. See you in the next video.